Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do your full moon in Virgo reading. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thank to those who do reach out for those, and thank to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody's doing well, okay? Now, it is a full moon in Virgo, and it's also a lunar eclipse, okay? So the full moon in Virgo card from the Moonology deck, I'm only going to read the teaching part. And it says, the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your home, your life, and your office. It's time to sort what's good in your life and what's not serving you. It's also time to clear out your energies, it says, via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. It says, no matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. So we do know that the full moons is an energy of, setting your intentions to the things that maybe you want to release, right? Things that you no longer want to hold on to. And like it says, things that are no longer serving you. Now, for some of you, I am hearing you may feel emotional around this time as well. Maybe there is things that is going to kind of rise to the surface. Maybe things that you have been suppressing, not wanting to deal with when it comes to your emotions. Okay. But let's see what we get. What do we have for Virgo? What's the strongest energy here for them over this full moon? Now, at the end, I will answer specific questions and get some answers for you, okay? But let's get a general spread. What is the energy here for Virgo? What do I need to know, Spirit, for this full moon? Now, this full moon could definitely affect my Virgos where you may have Virgo in your moon placement. Yeah, first one coming out. It says a time for healing. And then going forward, you have your dreams need a practical plan. Bottom of the deck, you have it's time to take action. Show me more for Virgo. What is a time for healing? Yeah, it just, the Moonology card, right? Just said about maybe walking barefoot, grounding yourself. You have ground and center. I feel like for some of my Virgos as well, it's like this energy where it's almost like it's a time for you to get very focused on something here, right? Like I said, I don't know if some of you have been going through some sort of healing period, and it could be physically healing, but it could be emotionally healing, even mentally healing here. Time to ground yourself, center yourself. Yeah, because it's time to create. For some of you, with meditate and create here. But before you could do this, or it's even like I'm hearing Spirit say, before you could even be successful at something, you had to find peace. You had to find balance. Confirmation. Give me a card for your dreams need a practical plan. What do we have for Virgo? Now, anytime I think of the energy of Taurus, it makes me think of money and finances, right? So it's giving the energy of almost like prosperity and abundance. So your dreams need a practical plan. You have listening to wisdom. So what is going to bring you forward here? What is going to help you bring these dreams to reality is listening to your intuition. Listening to your ancestors and your guides in terms of which direction they are leading you. And I'm hearing Spirit say, even though it may not make sense to you at the time, okay, it will make sense to you in the end. Yeah, what did I just say? At the bottom of the deck, look, you got prosperity and abundance, right? It's almost like Spirit wants to get you to that place where, now I'm not saying you're going to be millionaires or billionaires or even trillionaires, okay? What I am saying though is Spirit wants you to live almost like a life of life's little luxuries. And if it is more, great. But more so energy of you having peace of mind, right? You feeling happy. See how she has no shoes on? She has a glass of wine in her hand. She has a piece of cake. It's almost like, I know this is going to sound weird, but the way I'm seeing it is almost like Spirit is putting you in a position where you can have your cake and eat it, but not in a negative way. And she's surrounded by nature, right? Flowers and things like that. She's got her cats here. You may have cats or dogs, whatever. Maybe you just have a really good connection with animals in itself. But relaxed, humble. What is this, Spirit? What is this full moon energy for my Virgos? Straight out the deck, the Ace of Coins, right? The Ace of Earth is like the Ace of Pentacles. It says an inflow of abundance. It says a promising business venture. It says important documents or contracts. So some of you can expect to see an increase, right, in finances here. Some of you may even find that you may have like promotions at this time, or people wanting to work with you, or maybe you're going in to sign a new contract. Maybe some of you are changing jobs. Maybe some of you at this time are kind of thinking, you know what, I'm leaving behind my 9 to 5 and I'm going to work for myself. I've just been getting that calling. Spirit says you're heading in the right direction. A time for healing. So even with the Ace of Pentacles coming out here, right, it's giving me that energy where some of you may have been struggling financially. But maybe you didn't give up hope. Maybe you stayed grounded. Maybe you found solutions to your problems, right? And maybe you kind of act accordingly, where it's that energy where you didn't kind of moan or grumble or let it affect your energy here, but more stayed in an energy, like you said, right, of having faith and believing that the Most High will bring a solution towards you. And for some of you, it's coming. Yeah, there's some sort of renewal here. Show me more about this Ace of Earth. We have a King of Fire coming out here, okay? And this talks about motivation. So whether you're male or female here, this talks about being motivated. It talks about being ambitious. The King of Wands is an energy where he is a visionary, okay? So you may have a vision and keep having that vision, right? It reminds me of one of the cards in this deck where it says, hold your vision. But this is about being very focused, right? And I think I said that at the beginning. Or I may not have, I don't know. But it says focus, focus, focus. It says communicate with vision. It says and be a leader. It says advice from someone creative. And if some of you need help or advice or something like that, don't be afraid to ask for it, right? It's very much giving the energy of one hand can't clap. Sometimes we need help. Sometimes we need advice. We can't always be the one giving it. We have to be in that energy where we are receptive. You got strength at the bottom of the deck. It says great inner strength. It says release harsh judgments. And it says forgiveness and compassion. And look at that with the 6 of Pentacles. This is gifts of money. This is things balancing out with the scales here. Now it says new career opportunities. It says receiving a loan or paying off debts. Yeah, but someone here, I don't know if someone here has to let go of the past, right? 5 of Swords. You got the 10 of Fire and the 6 of Cups. I've said this before about letting go of things that you cannot change. Letting go of people that will not change. Or they just don't match your vibe. Or they're not on the same vibration. Or they don't have the same vision. You got the Ace of Fire with the 8 of Pentacles. Put your energy into your craft, your business, things like that at this time. Give me one more for this Ace of Earth and the King of Fire. What's the energy for my Virgos? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You have the Six of Fire, which is like the Six of Wands. And this talks about victory. It talks about success. It says victory. It says good news is on its way. It says public recognition or awards. Now we have the Six of Fire out here with the King of Fire, which to me would make the Seven of Wands energy. So standing up for what you believe in, right? Fighting. Okay? It's that energy where Spirit says nothing falls in your lap, right? This is an energy of you fight for this situation. You're gonna get rewarded, okay? Something here is gonna be recognized. You're gonna get paid for something. It's almost like I'm hearing a cut above the rest. So I don't know what you do, right? Or what it is that you have been thinking about doing. But Spirit says do it. So what is your dreams need a practical plan and listening to wisdom? You have the Nine of Air. Okay. Okay, you have the Dreamer. And then you have the Three of Fire. So someone is getting some sort of signs here, right? But why the anxiety? Why the stress? Because I feel like someone here is self-prophesizing, right? This is that energy where someone is kind of like in this deck, right? It kind of talks about, even though someone has the vision, they dreamer, right? You could either have been dreaming about something, or like I said, you've just been wanting to do something for a while here, but there's no movement. And it feels like because someone here is saying to themselves, even though that seems like a good idea, right? And I really want to do it, or I really want to go towards that, or I really want to build this, or whatever it is, I just don't feel like it's going to work out for me. So it's an energy of contradiction here. The Nine of Air talks about sleepless nights. It talks about self-fulfilling prophecies. So give me one on the Nine of Air. The Nine of Earth. So 99 could be significant here. Now this talks about enjoying life's little luxuries, the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you definitely could be single here at this time, or this is someone worrying about some sort of self-employment. But this says spend quiet time alone. It says successful self-employment here. Why is the Nine of Earth with the Nine of Air? The Ten of Fire. Why the Ten of Fire? The Knight of Pentacles. Now, this also could be an energy here, Virgos, where someone here may want to go to another person, like it says, right? Don't be afraid to ask for help here. Advice from someone creative. But someone here may be worried about doing that. Now, I always say, well, I don't always say, but I'm saying it today. No venture, nothing gained, right? Ten of Fire, too much work, accept help from others. It says life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Some of you may be worrying yourself to the point where you're making yourself ill. But then you have this Knight of Earth out here where it says time to buckle down and get things done. It says honor your commitments. It says a guardian angel. So always this emphasis behind it about you not being alone, right? They're always walking with you. They're always watching over you here, right? Spirit and your ancestors and angels is not going to lead you into anything that is dangerous or hurtful or harmful. All right, so let's jump into these questions. So the first one I have is emotions you need to face here, Virgos. So what emotions do my Virgos need to face? Right, you got the Dreamer with the Three of Wands here. And so you have this word again of abundance here. It's in the pipeline. But the Three of Wands talks about you being able to see the bigger picture of a situation. It talks about planning, progression, moving forward. Now, moving forward also talks about, like I said, letting something go from the past that may have been holding you back mentally, emotionally. Go after those dreams. It says a leap of faith. It says follow your dreams. It says unexpected opportunities. It's almost that energy where I used to use that phrase about Rollo from the Vikings, right? When he went to see the seer, right? Listening to wisdom. I don't know if some of you have got a personal reading with somebody here, right? Or like I said, your sign or synchronicity could have came in a different form. But it's when Rollo went to see the seer, right? Because he was so fed up with life, and he was so fed up with Ragnar always kind of getting the spotlight, and people always favored him, and it was, you know, he didn't feel like an equal. And the seer kind of started laughing at him, and he was like, well, why are you laughing, kind of a thing. And the seer said, well, if you knew what the gods had in store for you, you would go down to the beach and dance naked. And Rollo's kind of looking at him like, what? But it's because he didn't know what was in store for him. He didn't know it was going to be as big as it was. I think he turned out to be like, I don't think he was the king. So I don't know if he was like a prince or something of France or something like that. He ended up marrying the king's daughter, basically, right? And ended up ruling over a part of France and things like that. And he was in charge of certain things. And he didn't know that that was his future, right? That would be his destiny. But moving on, what emotions does Virgo need to face at this time, Spirit? Okay. You have memories and nostalgia, so there's that past energy. What emotions does Virgo need to face? You have a Venus offer. And that landed on the Ace of Pentacles. And you got reunion and soul ties at the bottom of the deck with message and growth. So again, but you have avoidance and stalemate. So is someone here wanting to communicate with someone? Someone wanting to reconcile with somebody here? Spirit says this could work out for you. But let's see. What emotions do Virgo need to face? Okay. Coming in the reverse. Okay. So in the reverse is confusion and illusion. So you're not delusional here, someone, right? Something isn't wishful thinking. It's this energy of you are seeing clearly. Clarify these three cards. Yeah, communication with the Ace of Swords. Again, the Ace of Swords represents victory. You have coming out sideways, which is blocking something for somebody here. And it's a comfort zone, a south node and clinging, right? So again, this energy of maybe somebody kind of holding on to maybe something here that is suffocating them. There's something here that's going to help somebody grow or help them to step into their north node. I don't know why lately the robin birds have been popping up and just staring at me. And as I say it, he flies off. I don't know, someone's name could be Robin. But then you also have past lack and suffering. That is what someone needs to let go of here. Or you need to face those emotions, and that so you can release this energy. Maybe someone here is holding on to something, because I don't know if something was, I don't know if someone had rose tinted glasses on in the past, or they feel like someone got one over on them, or they've been done dirty, or, but let it go. I mean, easier for me to say, but that is what's coming up. So next question, we have something or someone you need to release. Something or someone you need to release. What is this energy? So you have contracts, career, and commitments. You have thoughts and isolating. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, we have family, home, and commitment. So that's twice I've seen the word commitment. Some of you in a relationship you don't want to be in. Or some of you, do you kind of feel like obligated to do certain things for family members and friends here? But I'm asking something or someone you need to release. But I don't know if you would feel guilty about releasing this. What's thoughts and isolating? You have apology and you have forgiveness. So again, there was this energy where, again, I don't know if I said it in at the beginning of this video, but an energy of blame or guilt, maybe when the Nine of Air came out. But if you are feeling guilty about something here, or you feel like you owe somebody an apology, Virgos, then just do it. Release yourself from that burden. What's the Ace of Cups? It's funny how I'm seeing the Nine of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck with that fulfillment. What does my Virgos need to release? Something or someone. Now, with that wish fulfillment at the bottom of the deck, I feel like someone's holding on to some sort of emotions here, right? And you releasing or expressing yourself or telling somebody something could bring you in that Ten of Cups energy. Emotional fulfillment, happiness, bliss. You have assistance from the spirit guide with the Ace of Water. Now, especially with this energy of apology and forgiveness out here, right? For some of you with the Ace of Cups energy, your ancestors and angels and spirit guides could be helping you to kind of love yourself more. A time for healing. Ace of Cups can talk about self-love. Give me one more for this. The Ace of Water and the assistants and spirit guides. Lack and doubts. You need to release the energy of feeling that you're not good enough here, Virgos. It's that energy of everybody needs love. Everybody deserves to be loved. Twin flames. Guilt and sabotage. Okay. Anything else that my Virgos, anyone they need to release? Yeah, I see the Six of Swords, which is about moving to calmer waters here. Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone's suppressing some sort of feelings, but is there anyone they need to release at this time, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. The Tower. Is there anyone they need to release at this time? You have the Hierophant. Yeah, I don't know. Is this something about a marriage or maybe some sort of certain mindset in terms of beliefs or things like that here? Again, the Hierophant coming out as an energy of forgiveness. Anyone they need to release. The Sun card. You have the Three of Pentacles coming in the reverse. That landed on the Ace of Pentacles. So be careful of what deals that you're making with people and things like that, right? Especially if you know it's not on the up and up. What's the Hierophant? The Four of Swords. Yeah, and the Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Four of Swords is an energy of laying something to rest. Again, it's this energy of somebody in deep meditation here. Someone is really thinking about their future. Now, in terms of signs, I see Leo, I see Scorpio, Aries, I see Taurus. Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. It's like somebody wants to communicate, or like I said, someone's too stuck in their head here. Maybe I'll read what, I don't know if you're into like spells, and in terms of your self-protection, helping you with your confidence, things like that, helping you with your finances. Maybe I'll read what the spell is for grounding yourself. But then I have, where should your focus be? Where should Virgo's focus be at this time, Spirit? Where should their focus be? Give me 6 cards. So you have the butterfly, okay? And the butterfly does talk about transformation, change, and a rebirth. So, okay. So your focus should be on new growth. It's almost like I'm hearing elevation or evolving. You have the falcon's flight. It says perspective, freedom, and aspirations. So again, this is to me like having a wider view of things, not just such a tunnel vision here, right? This is almost like sometimes when I see the falcon's flight, to me it's like having a bird's eye view of something. So it's almost like an energy to me of like almost like elevating your mind. Show me more. Where should their focus be? So I'm seeing 2 animals here with wings, okay? So higher heights here. You have the pilgrim's path. It says journey. It says exploration. It says life lessons. Yeah, it's time to go on a new journey here for some of you, right? It's almost that energy where it says to me, not only do you have more lessons to learn, right? But it's also giving me that energy where you have learned enough, maybe in the situation that you're in, which is maybe why someone is feeling kind of unfulfilled or unsatisfied. Some of you are staying in situations that you have outgrown, people that you have outgrown, relationships, marriages that you have outgrown. And I don't want anybody like, oh, she's here to break up families. No, you know your story. People stay in marriages and relationships all the time for the wrong reasons. And that's why people end up cheating on each other or just lying to each other, or I don't know. Yeah, but on the deck, you have the stargazer. It says dreams, aspirations, and looking beyond. Seeing that there is more to life. Seeing that there is more to life than what you just see in front of your own 2 eyes. It's almost like I'm hearing Spirit say there is a whole nother dimension. But show me more. Where should Virgo's focus be? So with the butterfly, you have the Celeste Gate. It says opportunities and it says new horizons. They're playing that song. It's another old kind of song. I'm just trying to hear the words. The words go something like where she's, it could be a she, he, I can't actually remember. I can just hear the words. And I hear that when they say life is what you make it. So go on, my dear, try and make it. I know that you will. What's the falcon's flight? Where should Virgo's focus be? It looks like your focus should be on yourself, your journey, your destiny. You have the golden apple, and it says reward, it says temptation, and it says knowledge. I don't know why this... Where should your focus be? This card always kind of makes me feel like it's... I mean, it might not be, right? Maybe I should Google it and see what it actually says. I think it's the word temptation and knowledge. I feel like you've gained enough knowledge here to know when something is temptation, right? So maybe you should pay attention to that. But let me just look really quickly. Okay, yeah, I wasn't far off then. I mean, it was just giving me energy, and I was thinking, Now, on here, it kind of says that the golden apple in tarot, often associated with the apple of discord from Greek mythology, can be interpreted as a symbol of temptation, discord, and the potential for conflict or chaos. It says it's not a specific tarot card itself, but rather a motif that appears in some tarot card. It says particularly in the context of cards like the Tower. So I feel like with that coming out with the Falcon's flight, where I was explaining the Falcon's flight is almost like having a bird's eye view, right? Pay attention to, I mean, some people like to say new levels, new devils, right? I rebuke that. But this could be spirit saying, hey, listen, you know what to look out for, okay? Don't be afraid to go forward, because you will recognize the signs and synchronicity in terms of the things that you need to stay away from. And some of you with this coming out as where should your focus be, this energy could be around you right now, right? It's almost like I'm hearing not everybody is there to wish you and cheer you on. There's not everybody going to want to see you reach higher heights. And that may be the indication to say to you that those are the people that shouldn't be coming with you. The Rainbow Bridge, connection, hope, and promise. Creativity, writing, and expression. Some of you, maybe you have a story to tell. Maybe some of you are writers or something like that. Or maybe it's a good way to express yourself. Yeah, some of you with something that you do or that you are meant to be doing is going to bring other people hope here and guidance. But give me one for the Pilgrim's Path. You have the ancient tree. It says growth, it says strength, and connection to nature. See, that's with that energy of life's lessons, right? Some of you still have a journey to make, and that's where you need to focus on, where you're going. You have a lot of energy of protection at the bottom of the deck. The Serpent's Coil. The Starlit Cloak. All right, some of you, maybe it's a good idea as well, to be kind of almost like that energy of moving in silence. Be very minimal in who you tell what you're doing. Make sure that it's people that you can trust and things like that. And for others of you, maybe you should say nothing. So, last question we have, who's casting spells? If anyone, okay? If anyone, does Virgos need to worry about any spell work this full moon, Spirit? All right. Do I have to worry about any spell work? First card out. Oh, Lord. Okay, well. It's the Trick or Treating. It says it is the Black Magic card, okay? But it is a number 5, so let's see. Now, the 5s, yes, it can talk about changes. But I am seeing the 5 of Wands in my head here, Virgos, okay? Yeah, these people need to be, I feel like these people need to be careful if they do have plans. With the eclipse energy coming out and the tempting offer has a high price. You have the past returns for a time. Show me more. You have transitions to the spirit realm. You have sweet memories. You have the 2 little witches. Magical space clearing time. One more. And then you have count your blessings. With that energy and then count your blessings, I mean, I don't want to grasp at straws or tell you guys anything that I'm not actually feeling or seeing here, okay? But I don't know, it could have been something here about maybe somebody wanting to end something for you. This with transition to the spirit realm and count your blessings, it being a number 1, is actually giving me an energy of almost like the rising phoenix here, okay? You got the black magic with sweet memories. Mm. All right, let me see what this is. What is this? I don't know if this is like, which has been coming up quite a bit, like some sort of a love spell where someone wants you to kind of remember them or think about them here. Give me a card for this. Yeah, seeing the signs, the hanging bones, and number 10. What is this? Reset. Yeah, I feel like something here is either it doesn't work or it's over here. Someone may be giving up because they see something doesn't work, especially if they're paying for this. Yeah, transformation at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like she's surrounded by crows. But you have number 32, which is boils down to a number 5, like the black magic card, okay? But you have butterflies all around here. Some of you may be very well protecting yourself at your time, or it may be a good idea. What is the past returns for a time and the 2 little witches? You have a number 44, which could be significant here. We also have 42 or 24, boils down to a 6. And then we have the number 3. But it says deep being. It says self-love and acceptance. I feel like you're really standing in your power. They're saying 44 is a master number. You've mastered yourself, which is probably why these energies doesn't work on you. What's transition to the spirit realm and count your blessings? Reunion. It says forgotten ghosts. And look, we've transitioned to the spirit realm. I feel like you're too connected to your ancestors and angels. What is this? Invocation. It says the power of words. Now, I mean, this could also be saying to me, I don't know, someone here is trying to conjure up a certain spirit here, right? Words can talk about something that someone's saying, obviously. But you have the invitation, and right behind it you have the coven, your soul family. And you have let loose. We've learned, some of you have learned to protect yourself, which is good. Which is maybe why these people would have to retreat. I'm hearing that bit from Lauryn Hill, where she says, is that Lauryn Hill? Let me just check. Where she says, how you going to win when you ain't right within? Yeah, heal yourself first and freedom. And look at this. You have enter at your own risk, right, with poison thorn, which says low vibrations. I don't know. Energy going forward. How you going to win when you ain't right within? It's almost like I can hear Spirit saying, you know, these people, they want these deities and I heard Orishas to kind of do things for them. But what have they done for them? What respect have you shown them? And these people need to be careful they're not like working with like trickster spirits. But show me more. What's the energy going forward for Virgo? For this full moon. In Virgo, Spirit. You have the staff and stability. Anytime I see that, it reminds me of Moses. So some of you are definitely, for me, are some sort of leaders here. It's almost like I can hear you're here to free people. Now, again, that can be done in many ways, right? Free them emotionally, free them mentally. Show me more about going forward. What did I see at the bottom of the deck? Oh, broomstick and clearance. Some of you, it may be a good idea to clean your home at this time. And I'm hearing clean it with intention. So I don't know if... I don't want to say too much. I don't know if you guys know about like the broom spells, you know, where you can clean out things out of your home and things like that. And yeah, set your intentions. All right, show me the energy going forward. Give me 2 more cards. It came out. Came out with awakening and union. And someone needs to clear out, like I said, you know, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. It kind of feels like this message has done that a little bit, and that's fine. Some of you may have repeated certain cycles, where every full moon, new moon, you get a new chance, right? But for some of you, there's something here to clean out from the past so that you can have some sort of awakening and have some sort of union. This definitely may have to do with relationship. But going forward, you have Witch's Hat, power. I just heard that song from Beyonce, Who Run the World. Does she say girls? Nothing against you men, it's just what I heard. Book of Shadows, secrets, respect, remembrance, and the cauldron containment. Yeah, keep your moves to yourself, especially if you are masculine here. But give me one more. Thank you. Yeah, it came out. So we have wand and we have intentions. And that is going to sit on forgotten ghosts and reunion. So yeah, speak to your ancestors and your angels. You got spirit initiation at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be tarot card readers. Or it says guidance. Maybe some of you are going to get a tarot reading. Some of you are like maybe like shamans or what's the other word? Mediums. Maybe you can very well communicate with the dead here. Or it's time for a death and a rebirth. Yeah, foundation and homeland, which is cottage and security. And you have the feminine energy, which is the moon energy, okay? So anyway, Virgos, that is what I've picked up here today. I do hope that something has resonated with you guys. If it has, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.